Here he goes. It's been a minute. I'm sorry.
They fought armored vehicles, driven off cliffs, and chowed down in Tokyo. Now, after 8 movies, they're out of ideas and will do all that again.
Just do it over.
Let's go to space. You said they should go to space, so they did a little space as a treat.
2 dudes in the ghetto,
That's a treat.
out of space.
Fast 9. After Corona put their Coronas on ice for a while, our favorite family films have returned.
Just like a family now.
We became a family.
It's for family.
Family.
That was good casting.
And it's
Young
got
Dom.
everything you'd expect from a new installment, Fake Deaths.
Pretty nifty magic trick.
Some doomsday device a prop guy picked up at Target.
Of course.
What is this?
And the annual reveal of a new secret family member.
There we go.
I'm here for the team that crippled my brother.
You didn't even know you had a kid.
That is my sister.
I miss my baby boy. Jacob is Dom's brother.
How many relatives are these people hiding? $10 says Letty has an evil twin by F11.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Prepare to go
God.
back in time and learn all about Dom's secret brother from another mother and possibly father? Surely the only clue they're related is the dramatic look back.
That's about it.
And the mid-scene grip flex. They ain't got that one from their dad. John Cena stars as Dom's scorned brother Jacob, who went from mechanic to super spy before it was cool. And now that Vin has finished teaching The Rock how to act, he's found a more submissive wrestler who knows where he stands in the pecking order.
I had to earn my way in, and I'm very grateful for that.
And bravo on that choice, Vin. Cena won't cause any trouble. You can't see him, and he can't see Taiwan.
我很抱歉，对我的错误，对不起，我很抱歉。
When Jacob has a fiendish
I
plan
don't
to
remember
steal a
that.
magic salad bowl that Charlize Theron uses to cut her hair, all your favorites will return to stop them, with one glaring exception.
That's
And
right.
one small exception you probably didn't notice. There's Dom,
Nobody cares.
who's been practicing extra hard on his driving face. Thinking face. Driving face. Thinking face. Driving face. Thinking face. Mia, who picked up hacking in Kung Fu by osmosis.
I can link into their feed.
Letty, who doesn't hesitate to pawn her
This happens.
stepson off on Dom, who doesn't hesitate to pawn his own son off on Mia, who doesn't hesitate to pawn her nephew off on Brian.
On Brian,
Poor little hot
that's right.
potato. The Tokyo Drifters, who spent their time off
came
screen
back.
getting an online degree in rocket science. These former rivals who've become an old
Sure,
married
yeah.
couple.
So Tootsie Rolls is space food. Because that's all you ate.
It's fat free, bro.
Their former love interest, who's become a third wheel, Helen Mirren, who has
much.
more sexual chemistry in 5 minutes with Dom than he has with Michelle Rodriguez in the whole franchise.
You're my favorite American.
Cypher, the mysterious
Oh my
hacker
God.
who can mysteriously change her clothes, do her makeup, and take a dump in an empty transparent cell. And as the trailer spoiled,
Take a
the
dump.
return of Han.
That's
Why?
right.
Because fans want justice. How? Well,
Yeah.
let's see. Okay.
Han survived.
Right. Okay, sure, got it. And now I'm bored. Hit the
Oh
nos
my God.
again. This
There we
story
go.
is sick.
Let's get past it all.
Hit that vape until F9's action scenes start to make sense. Their cars can outrun the landmines they drive over. Ziplines go on for infinity.
Yeah.
Whee!
Just going and going and going.
Magnets affect every car except the one with the giant magnet on it. A leaving orbit in a Pontiac Fiero doesn't immediately catch fire, collapse, and explode when they crash into a satellite at 17,000
Oh my
miles per
goodness.
hour.
Yeah. Yeah. There we
I'm
go.
not asking for realism, but the intro to Homeboys in Outer Space tried harder.
What? On UPN?
6 seasons in a movie. So resign yourself
I don't
to
remember
what
that.
these films have become. No longer earnest action flicks about street racing.
Nope.
Or so dumb they're brilliant heist movies.
Nope.
No, the franchise that was good, then bad, then so bad it's good, has reached its final form. So bad, but they think if they admit it, you'll think it's good.
We've taken out cars, trains, tanks. I'm not gonna even mention the submarine. And I ain't got one single scar to show for it. You got a brother who also happens to be some kind of super spy who pre-planned an aerial jump and landed at the bottom of an airplane?
Mexico. No way.
No way.
You know ain't nobody gonna believe us, right? You right.
If this was a movie, this would be the moment where the villain has an unexpected setback.
Oh no, the franchise has become self-aware. Quick, someone toss in a Corona. Starring
Corona
even
someone.
more car
Puns. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
The Last Wrench Hunter, John Scenic Route, Michelin Rodriguez.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Gran
Haven't you used that one already?
Turismo's, Ludacrash, Romanual Transmission, Charlize Trade-In, Mr.
Okay.
No Body Shop, Han in 60 Seconds,
Oh, God.
Auto. Okay, that was just too easy. Dodge Ramsey, Aston Mirren, Mia Sorrento, and Cardi B.
Oh, my God.
Car Wars, Episode
That
9.
scene was horrible.
The Phantom Menace.
Menace.
Pretty sad this is the last good thing Universal's got going for it. Enjoy these before Fast 10 has him driving through Jurassic Park to fight the Boss Baby.
Were they trying to do some type of crossover? Or am I thinking of Transformers and G.I. Joe? I thought I heard something about Fast and Furious trying to do a crossover with another Universal property. Maybe it was Jurassic Park. I don't know. You could kind of make it happen, though. Let's be honest. The way that the Jurassic World like movies ended, you could easily make it happen. So I wouldn't be surprised. Who knows? All right, Pitch Meeting. This is a rewatch. I've watched this already. If you've seen the reaction to that, it's up here. But let's watch it again. It's been a while. So let's get into it.
So you have a new Fast and Furious movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. And you know what this one's gonna be called? Oh, I'm sure I don't.
Every
Come
time.
on, give it a guess. Fast 9? What? No. Furious 9? That sounds insane. Fast and Furious 9? Why would we call it? Oh, I have no idea. There's no pattern here at all.
No.
F9. Okay, I don't know how I was supposed to guess that. Does the F stand for fast or for furious? I don't know. These are all over the place, man. Well, I also thought we could tag on the fast saga at the end, kind of clear things up, you know? I've never heard it referenced as that. F9, the fast saga. Now that's a good title. All right, man. I mean, all right. So you want to know what happens in this one? I guess I should probably know what happens, yeah. So Dom and Letty are living on a farm, right? They're like totally off grid. Okay. And it turns out Mr. Nobody captured that bad lady Cypher, but his plane went down, so he sent out a distress signal specifically to Dom. Oh, he thought of the car squad to help him out, okay. For some reason, yeah, he thought of the car people. So Dom and his people head to the jungle to find this plane. Right. And so they find half of this device called Ares that when it's fully activated, it lets it control all the weapon systems in the world or something. Oh, yeah, that's a spy movie MacGuffin if I've ever heard of one. So then there's gonna be this big firefight and car chase in the jungle, which has fantastic roads. Oh, a very well-maintained jungle. And we're gonna have the scene where the good guys drive up a suspension bridge that's actively collapsing. Oh, the cars go vroom vroom, don't they? They do. I thought as much. But now Dom and Letty are on the wrong side of this canyon thing, and they need to get across. Wow, sounds like it's gonna be tough for them to do that. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, Dom's gonna use the leftover rope from the bridge to swing him and Letty across. Oh, you know, that actually doesn't sound that crazy. With their car. Oh, there it is. They're gonna Tarzan swing a car from one cliff to another and be perfectly fine afterwards. So how could Dom have possibly known that that would have worked, or that there was enough rope to pull something like that, or that the rope was strong enough? Well, he used to do illegal street racing. Right. Oh, and also the protagonists are gonna have 45,000 bullets fired at them throughout the movie, and not a single one is gonna touch them. Oh, this is all extremely far-fetched. Yeah, but see, Roman's gonna make a couple of self-aware jokes about how maybe they're invincible, so everything I wrote here is okay now. But if they're not ever in any actual danger, it feels like the action sequences won't have any stakes whatsoever. Yeah, well, that's fine, because I'm vegan anyway. What? And so they're also going to run into this bad guy, Jacob Toretto.
No stakes,
that's Dom's last name. It is. Jacob is Dom's long-lost brother, which is where we're at storytelling-wise in these things. The guy that's all about family has a brother he never mentioned. That's what we're going with. And it turns out that Jacob was kind of responsible for their father's death, so Dom made him leave and never return after a car race.
Sort of, not really.
We're going to show that through just constant flashbacks, with the implication that Jacob grew about 1.5 feet in his early 20s. That does happen sometimes. Anyway, so naturally, being shunned by Dom led Jacob to become like an international spy terrorist guy. Okay, that doesn't really seem like a logical jump. Yeah, it's an illogical jump, which is literally our whole thing. That's a good point. And so he's working for this German guy, Otto, who's keeping Cypher in a glass cage. And what's Otto's deal? Oh, well, he keeps talking about his super rich father. This guy's wealthy as heck, super well connected. Oh, so the father's gonna be like a big reveal later in the movie? No, we're gonna keep teasing it and never pay it off. Oh, sure, yeah, whatever. And at a certain point, Otto's gonna have Dom arrested by Interpol. Oh no, but it turns out it was Cardi B, so it's okay. What? It wasn't Interpol, it was Cardi B and some of her friends. What is going on? And she's gonna be like, good to see you, Dom. Wait, was she like in the other movies or something? Not just someone from Dom's past, I guess. We're never gonna see her again or really explain this at all. That's pretty random, man. That doesn't feel like it has anything to do with anything. Yeah, but see, Cardi B is popular. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, okay, let's put her in there. Oh, and also we're gonna find out that Han is still alive. Oh, people loved Han. We're gonna have to put him in the posters and the trailers and stuff. Well, I feel like that might spoil the moment a bit. Well, I think people will still be interested in coming to see how he survived, right? I mean, how are we gonna say that he did that anyway? Oh, well, we're gonna say that Mr. Nobody made it seem like he died. Okay, how though? Well, he made it look very convincing, extremely convincing even. Right, but what exactly did he do? Listen, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about the specifics, okay? Han is back, and that was always the intention. Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing. Thank you. So anyway, it turns out that Han was taking care of this L girl whose parents made that Ares device. Okay. And before they died, they made it so that their DNA is the only thing that can unlock the device, so she's the only living key to this thing. Got it. So eventually the bad guys get a hold of her and the two pieces of the device, so the good guys have to save the day. How are they gonna do that? By driving cars very fast, sir, and also they need to take down a satellite. But like with hacking? No, this satellite can only be taken down physically. So they have to go to space. Oh, it's happening, isn't it? The meme is happening. Yeah, I read the internet. I know what people want. So how are they gonna get there? Well, the characters from Tokyo Drift are back, and they're rocket scientists now. They're rocket scientists? Yeah, because they have a background in illegal street racing. Well, doing illegal street racing really opens up a whole world of possibilities for people, doesn't it? It really does, sir. So they strap a rocket to a car and they head to space. Wow. And Tej is gonna be like, it's all physics, you know? The numbers don't lie. Oh, the audacity of including a line like that. And meanwhile on Earth, the good guys have super powerful magnets in their cars, so that's gonna make for some fun chases. What do you mean? Well, see, these things are so powerful, they can pull other cars with them. And they have these magnets inside their cars? That's right. Why don't the magnets affect their cars? I don't know. Selective and borderline magical magnets are tight. But then Jacob's gonna get betrayed by Otto, who, as it turns out, decided to team up with Cypher. Why? Well, because the movie's almost over. Oh. So Jacob's gonna end up teaming up with the good guys to take down the bad guys. That's right. Well, all right. So, you know, naturally, by the end of the movie, he's earned their respect and they let him leave. The only reason he teamed up with them is because the other bad guys decided to betray him at the last second, though. That's right. And if that hadn't happened, he totally would have gone through with his evil plan. Oh, 100%. But he got backstabbed in a way that he couldn't have possibly predicted. So now he's a good guy. That's all it takes. Oh, okay. That's all it takes. So then everybody drinks some Coronas or whatever happens at the end of these things. Well, great. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. I'm just kind of stuck on the whole Dominic Toretto has a brother thing. Okay. It's just, how is it possible that we've never seen this guy before? You know, how's that possible? Maybe we get creative with casting. What?
Yeah, there we go. That's how he's never been seen. You can't see him. So yeah, it makes sense. This is one of the silliest of the franchise. Like, very much so one of the silliest. The whole Roman stuff with him, like, you know, being self-aware and kind of talking to things about how they're not getting shot and, you know, they're surviving all these crazy antics. It was funny for them to acknowledge it, but then it's just, they were doing too much of it in the movie. Like with Cypher and stuff too. It's just like, all right, can we get back to kind of the old stuff and like make that still, you know, higher level, but kind of get back to what made this franchise good in the first place. But that's just me. Maybe people love this. I mean, obviously people are still going to see these movies, and we got 10 next, so we'll do that one coming up. But yeah, I just, this one was crazy. Which one was your favorite though? Honest Trailer or Pitch Meeting? I got laughs on both. Big laughs on both, but probably bigger laughs on the Pitch Meeting. But I actually really enjoy both here, so I don't know if I could choose. But you guys let me know your favorite one. I thought they both highlighted a lot of different things. The Pitch Meeting went a little bit more in depth on the things I didn't like, which was mainly the Cardi B situation, and then just some of the logic stuff. But both did a good job of that. Your thoughts, comments below. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe, like the video, subscribe to these channels as well, Screen Junkies and Pitch Meeting. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.